What do you think they're going after? Like a 30 Why comes to say the city video? It's my first.
Hey adrenaline seekers, welcome to the ultimate destination where pure excitement meets unrelenting thrill. Brace yourself for heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping action, and the most exhilarating moments ever captured. If you're here for the ultimate rush, you're in the right place. Let's set your pulse racing and keep the adrenaline pumping. On October 7th, 2022, Georgia State Police identified a white Dodge Charger in connection with a homicide. When officers attempted to approach the vehicle and order the driver to exit, the driver refused to cooperate, instead accelerating and fleeing the scene. Police immediately initiated a pursuit.
We're back in.
Oh, get out of there.
Let me see your hands!
Give it up, bro. Give it up.
After two successful pit maneuvers, Officer Camerad managed to position his vehicle alongside the passenger side of the Dodge, forcing it into a ditch. The officer then exited his vehicle, drew his weapon, and ordered the suspect to exit the car. However, the suspect remained stubborn and refused to comply.
Get your 5 days.
Whoa.
Didn't bust it? Okay, back. There you go. I'm outside.
What's going on?
He ain't gonna get close enough to use the window punch. If y'all got fun on the way, let's just see what we got. We know if it's in there.
Robo.
What'd he say? Hey, get out. Show, put your hands up! Hey, we got an axe right here. They're rather just down. I'm about to say.
Crazy work.
He hollered.
It's crazy.
Is that him talking?
Wow, work.
The suspect refused to listen to the police commands that were issued by the vehicle. Officer Camerad deployed his K9 dog Figo into the Dodge. The suspect shot the dog, and a gunfight ensued. Shortly after, Clayton County Emergency Services arrived at the scene and confirmed the suspect's death. K9 Figo was removed from the Dodge and taken to a nearby veterinary hospital for treatment. At around 3:32 p.m. on February 5, 2025, officers from the ATTF Auto Theft Task Force spotted a 2007 Honda Accord, which had been reported stolen, parked in the lot at 120 Hillside Avenue.
Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. Woo-wee. Woo-wee.
Let go. Let go. Let go.
After a brief struggle, police were able to subdue the suspects, identified as Daniel Baker and Jeanette Olivencia. Baker was transported to a local hospital for treatment of facial lacerations. During a search of the vehicle, officers seized drug paraphernalia.
Crazy work.
EVE Online is a vast...
You know what I'm saying? Like the video. It was bring fire in that video. And with this video, once you get to know how to talk to it, I just tell you like right thing to get in the street.
On January 2nd, 2023, officers from the Georgia State Patrol's Criminal Apprehension Unit assisted the East Point Police Department in capturing a suspect with multiple felony warrants who was driving a stolen Jeep Grand Cherokee. Somehow, the suspect managed to slip through the police cordon and evaded immediate capture, continuing to flee as the chase led into a parking lot. There, a series of pit maneuvers were attempted in an effort to stop the vehicle. The chase ended when the vehicle crashed into a utility pole, disabling it. Police swiftly drew their weapons and apprehended the driver, identified as 19-year-old Matthew Gaskins. He was taken into custody without any further incident. On November 10, 2023, the Homestead Police Department and Miami-Dade Police requested assistance from the Florida Highway Patrol to help terminate a pursuit involving a stolen U-Haul car.
You know, it's like no damn, when they tell you, they talk about it. You tell them no damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what before they took the hair about it. That's on touring on it. You hear me? It's on touring. And then you fall in a lot of people's lives. And so, think that you do, you know?
Cargo van. Several law enforcement vehicles joined the chase in an effort to swiftly apprehend the dangerous suspect. The suspect was driving recklessly at high speeds on a crowded roadway, with multiple police vehicles in pursuit, creating a chaotic and highly dangerous situation.
Little girl. I love it, really hard.
Right shoulder, still going.
What's going on? I see you hard.
Vehicle still going on the right. Still going. On the tape.
Who's trying to jump over?
After several collisions, the police successfully brought the vehicle to a stop. They quickly exited their vehicles and ordered the individuals inside to surrender. Following a brief struggle, officers managed to subdue everyone in the vehicle and escorted them to the county jail for further investigation.
I've been going to people every day. I don't really live my life, you I don't live my life. You know what?
On April 28, 2024, while patrolling Indian Trail Lilburn Road in Gwinnett County, police observed a vehicle failing to maintain its
You got to go off up the field, you know what I'm saying? You know off the field.
lane. The officers promptly activated their lights and sirens to initiate a traffic stop.
And he hearing that. He act like he would leave the speed. You know what I mean? No, the dead. Same to the field. With a pogo line.
When the driver saw the police signaling to stop, they ignored the command and accelerated, speeding down the left shoulder at a high rate of speed. This reckless action created an extremely dangerous situation on the road.
Yeah, I always ran red light because I would keep the lights on the highway, you know. People up there having cans in their car. That's not cool. That's not cool at all, man. They got on the time. That only you want to have something like in your life, and that's how it walks. You know, you don't know what your people doing, going on the what's going on, everything. Like the young people cannot see, and all one time you know, family, I mean, you do it. So I'm not pretty, that's what I'm doing. And then, you tell me, you have to try it,
The suspect then swerved recklessly through heavy traffic, driving dangerously as police approached and attempted to initiate a stop, but were unsuccessful. The driver then accelerated once more, continuing his erratic and reckless maneuvers.
We're going Georgia 20 south, Georgia 20 south.
The driver eventually stopped the vehicle on West Croghan Street near S. Perry Street, becoming trapped due to heavy traffic. Police swiftly arrived at the scene.
Hey, listen. Don't let me have to take your head off. You understand me? Get out the car and get on the floor. Get on the floor.
Police then arrested all the occupants of the vehicle, with the driver identified as Sky Lauren Evans. Upon further investigation, the GCIC returned a wanted notice, and it was discovered that her license had been suspended. She was subsequently taken to the Gwinnett County Detention Center. On September 3rd, 2022, while patrolling Shiawassee County, police were alerted to a silver Ford Fusion that had been fleeing from law enforcement in Clinton County, Michigan. Upon identifying the vehicle, officers promptly activated their hazard lights and joined the pursuit.
We're eastbound, just went under Grand River.
Police quickly accelerated and managed to approach the vehicle, giving the driver clear commands. However, The driver ignored the officers and sped past them.
What you doing? What's that?
As the suspect tried to maneuver around the police, they were forced into a barrier, causing the vehicle to come to a stop.
I-36, I got eyes on you. He's on the right shoulder. He just ran me, Central. Central 13, I pushed him into the median. He just dropped something out of his vehicle. It's in the median. We crashed out. Crashed out. Hold on. Relax. On the ground. Relax.
Police arrived at the scene and quickly subdued the driver without incident. The suspect, identified as Edward Dante Ray Hardy, was found to have 8.46 grams of cocaine, packaged for sale, along with several other drugs inside the Ford Fusion. Hardy was arrested and taken to the Clinton County Jail.
Crazy work. We ran around. What's going?
On January 18th, 2025, in Arkansas, a police officer conducting a traffic stop noticed a dark-colored passenger vehicle heading northbound with its hazard lights on, speeding beyond the posted limit. The officer quickly activated their own hazard lights, made a U-turn, and accelerated to intercept the speeding vehicle.
They got them cherry lights. They got them cherry lights. They got them cherry blue lights.
The officer quickly accelerated and closed the distance to the vehicle, which still had its hazard lights on.
What?
The officer ordered the driver to pull over, but the driver ignored the command and continued to flee, demonstrating a blatant disregard for the law.
You see that? You know what I said? What's wrong with this? Man. Probably people was working far away from the spirit world trying to get home. You see people like this.
The officer then attempted to execute a pit maneuver on the suspect's vehicle. However, the driver slowed down and urgently explained that he needed to get his wife to the hospital. In a desperate move, he exited the vehicle, seemingly trying to reach his destination.
You gotta stop! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Put your hands up! Well, you gotta stop! Stop right there! Stop! Stop! in 6 seconds. Put your hands behind your back. You got to stop.
I understand, but why can I not take my wife to the hospital?
You got to stop.
Police arrested Charles Flaherty after finding drugs in his vehicle. Officers checked on his wife and called for an ambulance. Flaherty was booked into the St. Francis County Detention Center on charges of possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, fleeing, and related offenses.
Go to the hospital. Can I get away from Florida? You? How you speed when you get out? Finish the minute and call in on the other thing. What's the dollar? You know it? It's good.
On January 14, 2025, while on patrol, Arkansas State Police officers spotted a blue Chevrolet Silverado speeding. Using radar, the officer confirmed the vehicle was traveling above the posted speed limit and activated his hazard lights to initiate a stop. The officers swiftly accelerated, closing the gap on the vehicle, and prepared to execute a pit maneuver to safely end the pursuit and protect bystanders.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Both hands! Both hands! Show me your hands! Do not drop your hands again! I will shoot you! Do not drop your hands! Keep your hands up!
I want to smile.
Stay right there!
She.
Wait! Step out! Step to your left! Go to your left! Shut your door! Shut your door! Walk.
After the vehicle was stopped and disabled, the driver was ordered out of the pickup and taken into custody without resistance. Officers detected a strong odor of intoxicants, and the driver's eyes were bloodshot and watery. He was charged with fleeing, speeding, reckless driving, driving while suspended, and several other related offenses.
Are you toasted? He's AKA toasted.
On January 11, 2025, Arkansas State Police were notified by the Springdale Police Department of a westbound pursuit on Sunset Road and were requested to provide assistance. Upon receiving the report, state police officers quickly accelerated and joined the chase without delay. Arkansas State Police quickly closed the distance on the vehicle and executed a successful pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control. It crashed into a fence and came to a stop.
All right, keep your hands up. Hold up. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Take 5 steps to the right. Stop. Step right. Step right. Step right. Keep stepping right. Stepping right.
The suspect complied and was promptly taken into custody by Springdale police. Afterward, officers placed him in a patrol car and transported him to headquarters for further investigation and to face the consequences of his actions.
He just struck my vehicle. Stand by.
On March 7th, 2024, Virginia State Police were patrolling the area when they observed a Jeep Cherokee SRT driving erratically. They quickly activated their emergency lights and conducted an immediate traffic stop on the vehicle.
Westbound, northbound, white Jeep SRT. It's a Virginia tag. Tango Zulu Papa 1944. Speed's 120, light traffic. You can tell about the road. Speed's 120, left lane, still south traffic.
When the police signaled, the driver not only failed to stop but also accelerated rapidly, recklessly weaving between cars in a frantic manner, creating a highly dangerous situation on the road.
Yeah, he's going in the house.
Alright, he just lost it, he's regained it.
You know, it's going right.
Yeah, walk out the radio, passing Fort Royal, monitoring traffic 83. Just past Fort Royal, coming up on Queensberry, speed 75, light traffic.
I believe he just threw a firearm out. He just struck my vehicle with a firearm, I'm pretty sure.
To 100, monitor traffic. Coming up
Make the postman.
on Glen Park. If anybody's there, get the office help us out.
The driver's attempt to flee from the police was both reckless and disrespectful to the law. As the driver's actions grew increasingly dangerous, the police executed a pit maneuver. Though the driver attempted to continue fleeing, the effort was unsuccessful, and the vehicle eventually came to a stop.
I've got the radio now back with you. We're coming up with the office here in a second. If you got the stop sticks out, get them out. Alright, he's spinning around here, making a U-turn back on 495, U-turn back on 495, back towards 495.
U-turn back to 495.
He just struck my vehicle. Stand by.
Truck back.
You see the tower on that down there? You know what I'm saying? You used to do it?
I've got the radio now back with you. We're coming up with the office here in a second. If you got the stop sticks out, get them out. Alright, he's spinning around here, making a U-turn.
When you hit the corner, look at the time.
Back on 495, U-turn back on 495, back towards 495.
U-turn back to 495.
He just struck my vehicle. Stand by.
Look at that. You see the back tire on that door? Crazy work. That's crazy work, don't you?
Truck back.
I will shoot you right now. I will shoot you. You gonna mess up, son. Get out. Hands up. Get out of the car.
The driver, later identified as 23-year-old Jevin Mark of Reston, was arrested and charged with assaulting a law enforcement officer, evading police, reckless driving, and felony fleeing following an accident. He eventually faced the legal consequences for his actions.
Crazy work. Yeah, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. It's been very, 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 very